Hi everybody, I think I've got the rotation right this time. Sorry about that. I can't work out why it does that. I really can't. Honestly. Let me see if I'm going to be right way round. Anyway, here I am. I don't think anybody's on yet, but here I am, and I believe I'm right way round now, so that's really good. I hope you've got your cuppa. I'm a few minutes late this morning. I was just rushing around at the last minute, so I've got everything prepared, so that's really good. And yeah, we're going to play with the soft pastels today, so I hope everybody's okay and going okay with coming out of lockdown. Let me just turn that down so that I can see any comments that might come up. I turned it down. Let me try again. There we go. Okay. So I don't think anybody's on yet, but that's okay. I'll just play around with my card making myself. I've got Rosie here. So that's good. And I'm just finishing off my cuppa. So okay, so we're going to have a play with the soft pastels this morning. They're in the annual catalogue. I was going to look that up before I started, but then I forgot that too. They're in the annual catalogue. Up the back somewhere, probably with the colouring tools and stuff like that. Pastels, pastels, where are you? Oh, here they are, page 126. Hi Lynn, how are you? Good morning. So the pastels are on page 126. They're $15.75, and trust me, they'll last you the rest of your life. So they're not something you're going to have to replace quickly. So I've had a little play with some things, using them in the last few days. So I will put my phone up into the holder and we can get started. Hi Leah. Okay, hopefully it'll be seamless. Let's see how we go. And now the sun's going to come out and I'm going to have to pull my blind down further. Silly weather. There we go. That's not too bad, I hope. Okay, and I'll just make that a little bit zoomed in a little bit. I think that's pretty centered. Okay, so I've been playing around with the pastels, as I said. So where are here they are. These are the old ones I've played with. So what I was doing was I was using my aqua painter at first, and I didn't like that. So then I got my Stella out, my Stella pen. I've got a brand new one, that's an old one. This has got a clear lid. Yeah. So I got that out and I started playing. So these are a couple of the cards that I've done. So I thought I'd recreate similar cards. So this is using the Prized Peony, which is also a stamp set I haven't played with for a long time. I'm not sure if I like this one. This one is with the Magnolia embossing folder. I don't know if I like that. I'm still undecided. And I think, yeah, I'm just not sure about that one. This one's with the hand penned. I'd had another one stamped off from Stamp Club, so I played with that one. And a retired embossing folder. And these are ones I've done earlier with the masks and the embossing paste, scraping off a little bit of the pastels into a little bit of embossing paste and getting coloured embossing paste. And this was another one I did also. So I've had these ones were a while ago, probably at the beginning of lockdown. I've been in lockdown for so long. But we're out now, so we're starting to venture out a bit. So I'll put all those ones to one side. Are you back at school yet, Leah? in the class, like as teacher's aid? I can't remember. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to put this mat down because the powders do go everywhere. So this is like a heat resistant mat, but it's also good for sticky and powders and stuff like that. If I can pick this up. Okay. So I've got 2 pieces embossed cardstock. These are pastels. I'm going to play with painted poppies. I've already stamped some things and cut them out so that we don't have to worry about that. And I've got some leaves from the ferns, Forever Fern. And that's the Parisian embossing folder. So the first thing, I'll move those over here. That's my card base. That's white, so we'll get rid of that. No, Monday. Yay. Is that yay sarcastic, Leah? Or are you really excited? Probably excited for your kids to be going back, but maybe not for you to be going back, perhaps. So these are the colours you've got. You've got Daffodil Delight, Mango Melody, Poppy Parade, Gorgeous Grape, Mossy Meadow, Coastal Cabana or Bermuda Bay. Let me look. Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green and Night of Navy. Doesn't look very Night of Navy to me, but that's what this one looks like. The Night of Navy. 3 months after. Oh dear. You're excited. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you're excited. So this is the Night of Navy. So once you sort of scratch it over the top of the embossing folder, it does look more Night of Navy, but in here it doesn't really look Night of Navy. So there's 2 ways of doing the embossing folder. The first way is just scraping it over. So you can, and you do get dusty, so it's good to have some baby wipes on hand. So just scraping it over your raised, like the embossing folder where the bits are raised up. Now, I watched a demonstrator do this and she says it doesn't come off, but I beg to differ. So, like when you've made your card, that doesn't come off, but I think it does. But that's really cool. That looks really good. So what you can do, you can get hairspray, which has been my friend in lockdown. Once my fringe got to a length where I had to spray it back and hold it back. You can just set it with this, or if you've got like a lacquer spray that's like a craft lacquer from Spotlight or somewhere like that. And then your craft room will smell like a hairdressing salon. And once it dries, it comes back. It looks like we've dulled the colour, but once it dries, it does come back. So I'll just get rid of that dust. See, it's coming back now. You can blow on it. It's COVID safe. I shouldn't make fun of COVID. So that's one way of using the pastels on your embossing folders, like on embossed cardstock. The other way you can do it, I'll just make sure I've got no blue on my fingies. What do you mean by 3 months after NA computer, Leah? I don't understand that. Hasn't been fun. No, I am so glad I'm old and I don't have kids at school. So the other way you can put it on here is with Versamark, and you can, and then dauber it. You can see I've got a bit of red in my Versamark. I didn't like that way, so I'm not going to do that way. And because we're playing with poppies, I thought I might do the white one in red, and then we can decide which one we want to lay the not red, Poppy Parade, the flowers onto it. So it looks quite different on the black and on the white. They both look really nice. Oh, and they shouldn't have been there. Finger trouble. I don't think today can decide what it's going to do, whether it's going to be sunny or overcast or what it wants to do. I was hoping it'd be sunny so I can take my doggy for a walk. So that's the red. I might put a little bit Poppy Parade, I should say. Put a little bit more on. And then I shall get my hairspray again. It just sets it and stops it. Hello, Lorraine Sonnenberg, how are you? The hairspray just sets it and stops it sort of coming off on your fingers. It doesn't come off as much. It still does come off a little bit. So, oh my gosh, it smells like, I tell you, Leo, you might be able to relate to this. It smells like the dressing room in a dance at Stedford, where all the young kids spray hairspray everywhere and you're just gasping for breath. Can you relate to that? Okay, so that's the background. That's how I did the background for these two. Just scraped it over, squirted some hairspray on it to stop it from, it still does come off a little bit, but not as much as if you don't spray hairspray or a clear lacquer, a very fine lacquer. So that's that. Then I thought I would get some of these poppies. One of them didn't cut out very well. Yes, you can understand. I knew you would. Did I have a third one? Yeah, here they are. Okay, so I've got a fairly new Winker Stella here. This one didn't cut out. I didn't line it up too well, so I'll put him to one side. And what I'm going to do is just scratch off some of the Poppy Parade. And like that could even be too much. Like you do not need much at all. That's why I said they'll last you till the end of your life. And just squeeze your Winker Stella. Now this is a new Winker Stella I've got. It's got a clear lid. My other ones have white lids, so there we go. So just squeeze a little bit of that and pick it up and blend it in with this. So you're kind of making your own shimmer paint. Let's try with the bomby one first in case I have a big disaster and it doesn't work. Oh no, that's working. And I just painted it like with an aqua painter. That's going to work. So I'll put that to one side and we'll do a proper one. So I'll start here. And so I just discovered that this could be another way you could use your soft pastels. You can do this with an aqua painter, scratch it off and just use water. But who doesn't like a bit of shimmer? I do. And depending on how blobby your aqua paint, your Winker Stella is, it will depend on the colour you get. Like if I'd used all that, it would be a bit sort of dirty and muddy. That's why it's good to sort of scrape off and mix it a bit. So yeah, I'm still gagging on my hairspray, but that's okay. Oh geez, those young girls in those dressing rooms at the Stedfords, oh my goodness. They used to spray it so much and I'm thinking there's no need. Okay, so I'll just, see I possibly do need a bit more of the powder, mainly because it's all the red. There's no other colour, I'm not using any other colour. It doesn't take long to dry because the Winker Stella doesn't take that long. Yes. So first week out of lockdown, did anybody do anything, go anywhere they've been killing to go for? I went to work, but I've been doing that all the time. Okay, so that's one. I might just put that aside. And I might scrape off a little bit. Oh, sorry, my head was in the way. Apologies. Apologies. I will sit back. And I'll do another one. So it's just another way of using the pastels. The popping pastels is when you stamp with Versamark and just use a dauber to go over things, like go over the Versamark image. That's really nice. But once again, I think it needs setting because they tend to smudge off. Still stayed home. Yeah, the only thing I did was go to work, which I've been doing the whole time, and I visited my mum on Monday afternoon. Poor old pet. And I'm visiting her again this afternoon. So taking Rosie with me this afternoon so she can have a cuddle with her. But that's all I did. Which is a bit sad. Yeah, I'm just still a bit hesitant to venture too far. And if you're worried about your Wink of Stella being ruined, it's just like an aqua painter. It just wipes out of the tip. Maybe I'll just do a bit more here. And I'll show you some of the cards, the other colours. That's my blind. I've got my window open. It's blowing. Don't blow away. So, Lorraine, your boys will go back to school on Monday, is that right? Because they're year 10 and year 7. Okay. So then just go back to your Wink of Stella if you want to mix in a bit more. So it's just like a colour palette. You're just sort of making your own colours. I'll just do one of these, I think. Not sure how this card's going to turn out. It's trial and error. I think I might use the white embossed background. I think that would look good. It wouldn't really go with the red, with the navy one, would it? In the black. Got to come up with my next online class today, and I have no idea what to do. Because we can't do any stamping, I've got to rely on punches and dies, and I've got to try and think of something. So I'm sure I'll think of something. I'll have to do some housework first. That's a bit sad. So once you've finished painting, just do that and get a tissue and just wipe the tip, and it'll be fine to use on other projects. Yeah, and so you take your pick tool round from the pointy end, to the spatula end to scrape it off. And these leaves were done in the Granny Apple Green and the Wink of Stella. These ones were done with the Mossy Meadow. Can you see the shimmer on that? I don't know. I'll just hold it up and see. Can you see the sort of shimmer? The Wink of Stella doesn't sort of come out on the camera. It was nice to see my mum. And this was Daffodil Delight and Mossy Meadow, that one. This one I'm not sure about. I don't think I like it. So it was also Daffodil Delight and Mango Melody and Granny Apple Green. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I don't know if I like it. Okay, so I'll just move this little... Actually, I shall wipe it off. Will I wipe it? No, I'll hang on to it just in case. Okay, so I've got my card base here. Now I've got it going onto a white card base, which I guess is okay. So I was going to do that. And I was going to do thinking of doing that. And, and that. I've got this one here too. I think it looks alright white on white. And then I thought I might put, go back to this. Oh, I hope you can see your mum over the weekend. Got another week at home. Jack's on work experience with an electrician. Ah, that's cool. That's really cool. I like that. I'm not sure if I want that one there. Well, maybe I do. You can see my indecisiveness going on here. Well, first of all, this one's going to go up here because they've got a little bit muddy there and I don't like that. And then I might put that one there. So this is soft succulent and I've just stamped soft succulent cardstock. What does that look like? Hello, Miss Olivia McCabe. How are you today? What does that look like? Yeah, I'm not sure. I wonder what it'd look like on the navy. Let's transfer. Ooh, maybe the navy's nice. Alright, girls, you're going to tell me which one you prefer. Okay, cool. That's cool. Alright, girls, which one do you prefer? Do you like it on the black or on the white with the red? To tie in with the red poppies. You like the black and navy, do you, Olivia? And Lorraine likes the white. Oh, look, I could do some more on here. I could do some more over here and do a white one as well. Whoops. I'm not sure. Navy. Okay, we've got two navies, Lorraine. Maybe we have to go with the navy. The black and navy. Okay, we could do that. Okay. Alright, let's put these away. But you saw how little I used of them. And that's why these will last you the rest of your life. Even if you're 24 in a few more weeks. No, two. Hang on, when's your birthday, Liv? 1 and a bit more weeks. If you bought these, Olivia McCabe, and they would last you the rest of your life. Okay. I reckon the white flowers on the navy and the red flowers on the white. I see what you're saying, Olivia. Well, I could make another cut. Yes, yes. See, you're the little artiste in the family, aren't you? Yeah, you're outvoted, Lorraine. Sorry. I'll make up another card with your one. Okay, so first of all, we're going to get my Tombow glue. With those suggestions, I can make up a few more cards today. Did I say I had to do some housework? That's still sad, really. Still sad that the housework should really get done. So, I think the glue's really good for embossed pieces of cardstock. See, it does still come off even though we've sprayed it with hairspray. We were talking earlier, Olivia, about hairspray at Dancer Stedford's and how those young girls used to gas us out. So I'm going to stick this one down here because that's a bit muddy and I don't like it. And then I might stick this one here. And oh, my head's coming in again. Sorry, guys. I've got to stop doing that. I'm on fingers and thumbs today. So let's do that. Okay. I'm going to use some Stampin' Seal Plus because it rolls better for me. And I'm going to stamp that. Put that there. And this is my muddied one, so I'm going to put that down flat. with the muddy part that I can cover up. Okay. Okay, we'll put some dimensionals on the back of this one. I might put it over here, and then that one can cover there. And what will I do with these? My window's open. I could stick one in there, and I could stick one in here, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want the big one. It's a lot of thinking. No, I think that's overpowering. It's a lot of thinking, isn't it? It's too hard for my head. I think that looks good. So I might just stick a little bit of seal on those. Pop them underneath here. Well, they announced we can't do regional New South Wales this morning until the 1st of November. So I can't see my Matty boy until then. And that will be 5 whole months because we didn't see him, haven't seen him since the end of May. So a month before lockdown, haven't seen him. He's only up the road in Newcastle. I want to see him. Okay, so that's that card. And then I'm going to get my many happenings and many messages, or whatever they're called. Now I stamped a whole lot of them and then die cut them out. So, where are they? Here they are. So the many happenings and many messages. They're one great big stamp and one great big die that cuts out the whole lot of greetings, and that die works for both stamp sets. So I use my Stamparatus when I use these stamps because they're big and I can push down on the plate and get even images. And then I cut them all up and I put them into here. So I've got a choice of messages to go with when I can't be bothered stamping a message, a greeting. So that's nice. Be strong, be brave, you've got this. And I found that I've used Sweet Baby's another one in that style. I found that I use the black ones the most, except on this I wouldn't. I'd put black on this one, for example. What's this one? You did it? Nah. Just breathe. Hooray, it's your birthday. Maybe that's better than be brave. And I'm going to pop that up. I could have put a bit of ribbon around it, but I just feel like it's got a lot happening, so I didn't bother with ribbon. Okay, so there we go. Oh, hang on. Oh dear, I just put that on a vanilla one. I'll have to make a vanilla card or tear them off. I didn't realise that was double layered. Not to worry. Okay. So I don't even think it needs, that's not straight. I don't think it needs bling because of the Winker Stella in the poppies. So, what do you think, girls? Do you think that's a cool way of using the pastels? You can't see the glimmer, but trust me, it is glimmering. So, yeah, that's my Makeup Monday for today. No, it's not Monday. It's my Facebook Friday, isn't it? Duh. Very nice, thank you. And I just wanted to show you the Memories and More card kit. Oh, not card kit, cards and envelopes and the cards that I just received the other day in a delivery. These are lovely. Thank you, girls. These are I'll move these over just a little smidge. These are really lovely. These are the card bases, and you get, okay, where's the instructions? You get 20 cards and envelopes. So they're the card bases. So they're really nice, and they're a fraction bigger than the standard card. And these are the envelopes, which I think are really lovely, with the icing and like craft paper. And these things. So this is another way of making quick Christmas cards, along with the kit collection that Stampin' Up have. I have to put these in little Ziploc bags. So you get, how many did you get in this? I'd have to look at the catalogue. These are like the little wire racks that you get to cool your cookies off. So you don't get very many of these. I think you get 4 or maybe 6 or white. Oh, so you've got some like brownie ones and silver ones. Or maybe you get 8. No, 6. And I have seen a demonstrator cut them in half at an angle to make them go further. So that's one little idea. But all these cards just sit straight on. They're double-sided, and they just sit straight on. So you can just whip up some Christmas cards really easily. Really, really easily. It's beginning to taste a lot like Christmas. That'd be great if you're making some sweet treats for somebody for Christmas. So there's lots of, I don't know how many, the catalogue will have it, of this size card. And these are also good for scrapbooking, but you've got stickers as well. So if you don't want to stamp a greeting, you've already got some greetings stamped. And these are big ones that can be cut down. They sort of fit the whole card front, but you can cut things out, and they're all double-sided, and they're also for memories and more scrapbooking, like Project Life scrapbooking. So I'm going to whip up some of the cards, some Christmas cards with these, and put them up on my page to show you. But they're also an option for quick Christmas card making. So I just thought I'd open those up in front of you and show you those. So once again, this is my host code for October. It's still the same host code that's running. If you want to place a $30 order with me, you'll get a free online card class. I've got to make one up today or tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what to do, but I'll figure it out. And yeah, so you'll get a card kit, an online card kit. So the 2 standard cards and a fancy fold. So thanks for watching, girls, today. It's been good having you and having a little bit of a chat. This is my card today for my card and a cuppa, Facebook Friday, using the Soft Pastels. So have a great weekend. Stay safe, everyone, and I'll see you next week. Bye.